Hey girl, I am just so excited that you are taking the time to click on this video and just learn everything that I have to offer with this business and our squad. And I'm just so excited to just give you a little bit of info and tell you a little more about me. I'm sure you've seen a little bit on social before we started talking, but I thought I'd give you a little bit more of a background and who you're going to be working with to give you that extra income from your phone and be able to stay at home and work from your couch or work from wherever you want to be. So, my name is Ashley. I originally started about 4 years ago. And when I first started, all I wanted was a few extra $100 a month just to be able to hang out with my now husband. He is a college football coach, and I was a nurse in the ER, and I worked about 50, 60 hours a week. And he, on the other hand, has a really hectic schedule. If you know anything about the coach's wife life or whatever, you don't see them a lot because they are just so busy. And same with nursing. So we were having a really hard time seeing each other all the time. So I wanted to be able to do something where I could make an extra income from home and not have to work so many hours, so I could be there for him and go to games and just enjoy life a little bit more. So I actually went, before I jumped in, I watched my friend Carrie do this business for about 2 years. I originally, when she first started, you guys, this is who I was. I was the most skeptical person and like, are you kidding me? She really joined It Works. And so like literally I watched her start, and I watched her for 2 whole years make it to the top of the company, making 36, I think it was like 36K a month when she started, or when she made it to the top of the company. And I was sitting there watching her on a live video, and I was like, holy cow, are you kidding? Like, I watched her and like made fun of her, and now here she is, like the top of the company, like changing her whole family's life. Like, how crazy. So naturally I texted her the next day and I said, girl, I want in. Literally said that to her and then ghosted her. Literally didn't talk to her for like a few weeks, and then finally watched her do something else. I think they bought a house, or they built a house, and I finally was like, yo, I gotta get in on this. So I messaged her again and I said, okay girl, I'm in. What do I need to do? Got started. Literally when I got started, I was like, holy cow, what did I get myself into, right? And so I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm so overwhelmed. And so like, when you get started, don't feel like you have to know every little thing. Don't feel like you have to be an expert at all of this stuff. We all start at the beginning and we work our way up, and we will be here with you, or I will be here with you every single step of the way, helping you out, holding your hand, making sure that you feel comfortable with things, being able to be successful and not feel overwhelmed. That's my main objective, because I remember starting and being like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, should I have done this? And I don't want you to feel. So I'm going to be with you every single step of the way, making sure that we take this step by step and get you to those steps of success so that you are successful in this business and you get the income that you are wanting and craving. So jumping back, within my first 2 months, I hit the first rank of Ruby. Y'all, Ruby is an average of $400 to $500 a month, and that is what we will work towards right when you get started, unless you are like really wanting to make a ton of money right away. Like, replace your full-time income, and then we'll think of a whole new game plan for you. But that's all I wanted, was a few extra $100. I got that, sat at Ruby. Got there my first 2 months. I was like, I am good. I'm meeting all these new girlfriends. Like, we are having so much fun. We earned a spot on this free cruise with this company. So I went on a cruise and met more girlfriends, and I was just having the time of my life. I was traveling. I was able to spend time with my boyfriend and my now husband, but my boyfriend, and I was able to do all of these things that I wasn't doing before. And I had this girl gang like to hang out with now, and it was just so awesome, and I was set. Like, I was loving life. I was good at that rank. I was good at that spot for a while, and then my why changed big time. We found out we were pregnant with our son, and that was just like, holy cannoli. Like, I want to provide the best life for him, right? So Dre ended up getting another job. We moved to Tennessee, and then we both had really, really good jobs, and life was good. I was still good at that Ruby Pay, and then um, again, my Y changed again, and my son ended up being born 6 weeks early. He was 3 pounds 3 ounces, and I remember holding his hand in his isolate and just thinking to myself, there is no way I am, because my work wanted me to go back to work in 4 weeks. He stayed in the NICU for 4 weeks. I only had 4 weeks after that when we got home, and they wanted me back to work. And I was just sitting there in my head, and I'm like, there is no way I'm going to leave him after like everything that we'd gone through. I was like, there's no way I'm leaving him for someone else to raise him. I can't do it. I can't. So I put my head down and I went to work. And y'all, like, I was at Ruby, right? I had to push myself and put my head down and go to work. Like, this business, I'm not gonna lie to you, this business takes work. If you signed up today and then tomorrow you became a millionaire, it would be considered a scam. So this does take work, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's easy and duplicatable and not hard to do and be successful. It just takes doing the work. And so I jumped in. I was like, I'm not going back to work full time. I started getting to work, and a couple months after that, I reached the rank of diamond, which is basically replacing your full-time income. It's about $2,000 a month. And then the month after that, I went to the rank of double diamond and was able to earn, oh gosh, I'll just give you the lump sum because I can't remember each individual one. But then I went to double diamond and my husband went to diamond, and we started making like $5,000 to $7,000 a month. And then we in February, just this past February, we were able to reach the rank of triple diamond, which is 5-figure paychecks. I make anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 a month. Dre isn't making double diamond pay. So we have truly changed our whole situation, and it has been such a blessing because, you guys, a year ago at this time, I remember rocking Kaylin to sleep at night and just bawling, like asking for an answer. How are we going to get out of this situation? How are we ever going to get to where we want? How are we ever going to get above water? Like, this isn't the life that I wanted my son to live, and just all of the things that you, like, as a parent, you don't want to have to deal with, but it's real life issues, right? And so, yeah, I just remember rocking him to sleep, crying and begging for an answer. And it was finally like, enough is enough. I'm tired of living this way. I want something different for our lives. And that's when I hit the ground running, and I didn't look back, and I just went, and it has changed our whole lives. We actually last October, after I hit double, got engaged, and that was something that we've been together 7 years, and that was never like a topic that we could really seriously discuss because we didn't have the funds. We didn't have the funds to make that work, you know what I mean? So we just had no idea how we were ever going to have a wedding and all of that stuff. And just this past June, a couple months ago, we actually had a wedding, a beautiful wedding. It was the most perfect day. I couldn't have asked for a better day. And we were able to pay for that all in cash. We didn't have to put it on a bunch of credit cards, which was such a blessing. And then we paid off $14,000 in credit card debt all around the same time. And then we actually, in July, went on a honeymoon to Jamaica, and we were able to pay for that all in cash. So what else? And we also just started a savings account. So we've never had a savings account before, so we were able to start that. And we are starting we call it the college fund for Kaylin. So we started a college fund for him, and we are just so excited that this has changed our situation completely, and we are able to live the life that we want. And the biggest blessing, I would say, for me is that I have been able to stay home with my son since day one. He has not known anything than his mommy being home with him, his mommy taking care of him, and with the lifestyle that we live, with moving a lot, with football, and I just love that I have been able to provide him with stability and been able to be home with him, and so he has consistency in his life, and he's just able to be with his mom and be raised by his mom and loved by his mom, and we don't have to worry about what daycare we're going to next if we move, or what job I'm going to find next if we move, because I have been able to just do all of this from home and from my phone, and it comes with me wherever I go. So it's been just the biggest blessing. And oh, I forgot to say, when we hit the rank of triple, we actually earned a cumulative amount of $85K in bonuses. So like I said, business has been a forever blessing, and I'm just so happy that I have this platform where I'm able to tell everyone and everybody about it who needs that help in their life, who is looking for that extra income and can't find the time to take that second job, or they don't want to leave their babies for a second job, or you're a college student, you're busy with classes, and you just can't find the time to have a job. I've been there too. Nursing school is a bitch. Excuse my language, but it is. So I get college life and needing that extra income, but not being able to pick up that time for a second job. So I totally understand your situation and where you are at, and just needing an extra income and not wanting to take away time from family or friends or your life to do that. This business will help you with that. So I love to be able to tell anybody and everybody about it and help anybody I can to have success with this business. And I really would love for you to be able to start and make an extra income from your phone. And like I said, I will be with you every step of the way. It is not hard to do. It is fairly simple as long as you are coachable and you are able to give this a try and make a valid effort. Then I can definitely help you out. It just takes that simple step in starting. And another thing I need to touch on that I always seem to forget, which is like the biggest deal ever. I actually, what we do is we have 52 all natural plant-based products that we have, right? And I was actually able to lose 52 pounds on our fat burning coffee and chocolate greens, our chocolate detox. Able to lose 53 pounds after having Kaylin, because my baby weight liked to stick with me after I had him, so it was able to help me shed those pounds no matter what I had done. This was what worked for me, and so I love to also help people get that as well. So basically, you are able to figure out what product you like the most, and once you get started, the cool thing is we give you our most popular products in your business kit, and it gets shipped to your door. So like we don't keep an inventory, or we don't have a stock or anything like that. So don't feel like you're gonna have to have an extra room for all of this stuff to be sitting in for you or anything like that. But like they just give you this product as a, hey, thank you for signing up. We just want you to know what kind of products you are going to be looking at and trying throughout this process. And then they just want to make sure that you are able to find a product that you like and just share it with your friends and family. And so that's kind of the cool thing is once you get started, you're not really out anything, because they're giving you a whole bunch of free product for you to either try yourself, or you can turn around and sell that and make a profit, and you make your investments right back. So love that they do that. And then there's some more details about like once you get started, I'm going to help you earn unlimited weekly $100 bonuses and commissions and all of those things, which once you after you get done watching this video, you can go ahead and message me right back and we can talk about that and how you can get started. But I just kind of wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and how I got started, and you guys you can get a little familiar with my face instead of just like seeing texts back and forth. It's always nice to be able to talk to someone and just put a face to the name, voice to the name, whatever you want to say, and just kind of tell you my story and how I got started and why I'm so passionate about what I do, and just how much I have want to help everybody like out of their situations. And I want to help you be able to make that extra income, be able to stay home with your babies, be able to pay that extra bill every month, be able to pay your car note, be able to do whatever it is that you want to do, work through college. This is the perfect, I wish I would have known about this in college, because this would have been perfect for me during college and nursing school. But yeah, I have this on my heart, and I wanted to make sure I sent you this video and just kind of told you my little story. And I can't wait to help write yours and change your situation. And once you get started, you're gonna meet a whole group of amazing girls. Like I call them my squad, because like we all are just like the best of friends, and we do this all together. So like if you don't get help from me, you're gonna get help from a whole bunch of other girls that are just so nice. And we are so what is the word? We are so motivated to helping each other out and pushing each other and making us better people, versus just, you know, in this day and age, you have a lot of cattiness, people talking behind your back. Like you get those kind of friendships, and that's just not what this is. This is all like uplifting, positivity. What can we do to make ourselves better? What can we do to really rise ourselves with God? And just all of the things that you could obviously imagine you feel like that you want with a community of women. I feel like we have that. And so I just love my girls. We're just one big like squad. We all like do power hours together and all that stuff. So like you will fit in great, and I'm just so excited to welcome you to our team. If you have any more questions, and like I said, we will talk about getting you started and how to walk you through that once you get done with this video. And I just cannot wait for you to be a part of this and to help change your life. Go ahead and message me. I will actually put my phone number in this video below. So if you need to text me instead of find me on Instagram or Facebook again, that is totally fine. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I cannot wait for you to join the squad and change your situation.